somebody said that all the men in formal shots are so nice, and men really like that. And the thing is that, except for like character Shashank that comes up in the later
Hmm.
season, we didn't want to make men horrible in order for women to be like,
Fine.
they don't have to be nasty men. I mean, the men in our lives are not nasty. If we look at our fathers
That's
and our
so
brothers and
true.
our boyfriends and our husbands, I mean, we do nasty shit and so do they, but then that happens in every relationship.
But that's
You
so
know?
true. That's so wonderfully put. That I mean, men don't have to be bad for us to shine. I've always also felt that how you show these routinely issues of women so beautifully, and you put light on day to day struggle or day to day going on with life. I mean, it's so clear out there in formal shots. Please, I mean, it doesn't have to be the biggest challenge of their life, but at the same time, have you ever felt that you have been judged or there has been a prejudice against you as a female writer because you're not writing a female character who has a mission, and I mean, who doesn't have an agenda or a mission to go on in a film or a series. It's just about her going on about her life, and dealing with people and dealing with her own insecurities and dilemmas. And because often female writers and directors are put through this question that, what's the big thing that the woman is doing in your film? We want to see that. Have you ever felt that, Devika?
No, I'm not. I've never been judged for that. Obviously, there's a lot of judgment from various quarters about, the female protagonist in former shots, please, and the woke police thinks we're not woke enough, or maybe we're pretending to be woke. But I think, from a perspective, I think you just need to write what you feel comfortable writing. And I think I'm in a phase now where if I'm happy with what I've written, then I can stand behind it, you know, and I am. So it's all good.
Right. And you never feel pressure to kind of write or maybe a big social struggle for a female character to kind of, put her in the front. I asked this because I'm just saying that because with former shots, I remember this was a criticism. Oh, their lives are so easy.
It depends on the kind of women you're writing about, right? Um, and what their economic status is, and what their social status is, and where they are, etc. So if we're writing about four privileged women, they're privileged because they have access to a lot of things that 90% of women in this country don't have access to. Even Umang's character, when she comes from a small town in Ludhiana, she has the ability to move to Mumbai and change her life, which, I mean, 90% of women don't have access, or the freedom, or the bravery, or the strength to be able to do that, or the economic resources, right? It depends on what you're writing about. Now, there's a series which Navdeep and I are developing, which is currently shooting in Udaipur. It was announced by Amazon Prime during their lineup. It's called Sheher Lakhot, and it's set in a small fictitious town. Now, the women protagonists that are in that have a completely different outlook towards life and completely different issues to what the four girls in Four More Shots Please have. They're not going to have the issues that the four girls have in Four More Shots Please. It depends on which character you're writing. And then to say that we should only write about a certain kind of woman or a certain kind of man also, I think, is limiting where we can take content. You have a Four More Shots Please, and you have another series, and you have so much content to write about. And Sheher Lakhot will have completely different female protagonists from completely different backgrounds with a whole new set of issues which other people don't.